Oh, not much. I just had a fight with a dragon. Yeah, if you come on in here, I can show you the egg I found. Yeah, you could make a pretty good sampled egg. If you just come on, and I got these wings. That's not important. Yeah, if you just come in here. Look at my house. Come on, in here. Yeah, see, yeah, dragon egg. This is my prized possession now. I ain't got nothing quite as rare as it. So that makes sense. I killed what seems to be one of the only dragons there. In all my times of travel, I've yet to find another one. It actually started back when I saw this strange portal sitting out here in the middle of nowheres with valuables, gold, and I was like, I don't know where it leads, and I didn't know it was a portal at the time either. So I just looted the structure. Just this little one that was near my house. And then I walked away. And after a while later, I saw another one, which is strange. This one was in a jungle, there's fire everywhere, more gold, and more of this strange black stuff in a strange rectangle shape. Kind of interesting, right? Yes. Yeah, I was just looking for the loot again, though. Because, from the previous one had a chest with loot. Surely there's a chest of loot in this one, too, right? Right? There was, yeah, I found it after a little bit. And also, well, I want to keep this gold, because gold is valuable. So yeah, I was like, I'll take this gold right off this portal. And I do this for all the ones I find, because it's free gold, you know? I don't like mining at all, so yeah. And I just continued to dig, and I noticed the portal, this one's also rectangle, but half of it's buried. Just interesting. I don't know why, how that comes to be, or what the strange stuff on the ground is. Something I didn't mention before is there's so much of this stuff. I think it's called netherrack. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Yeah, continuing on. Tick tock, tick tock. Here, another one in a desert mesa area. A chest, a portal, strange shape. I note this down once again. It's just in all my adventures, I keep seeing these. I think there's something strange about these in general. I haven't seen a single one that goes all the way around in the rectangle. And that might be something to pay attention to. Just maybe. But anyways, I mined this up because I found out I could mine it with diamonds. Yes, you can mine it. And I move on. Adios. Back here, the very first one I found, because it was the closest, I figure I might as well do something. I might as well see what this is meant to be. This was a square, which I didn't realize until I came back. But yeah, so I also saw lots of fire around, another thing I kept track of. I'm like, why don't I just finish this portal? So I do. I clean out the area, because I have no clue what's going to happen. Totally have no clue. This is not just for storyline purposes. Bam. Nothing happens. Another thing I noticed, there's this weird purple stuff. So first I try and get rid of it, and replace it with some of the other obsidian that I mined earlier. A while back now. And there we see, it's a square, and I figure collect some of this stuff too. Valuables. And then I light it on fire. One more time, just to see what happens, and bam. And just celebrating. Hooray. I don't know what this is actually, so I just jump right in. And I'm in the nether, on fire, terrified, burning. And then the other side's this weird shape, and the skeleton came through. And I decided I should move this portal closer to my base. So I do. I mine it down and I build it up back at my house. And then I start going in. I want to know what this place is about. The first time I went, I just got burnt immediately. So I was just like, I guess I'll just keep digging around. I'll explore a little. It's an extremely temperate area. And then, for the first time, I saw something strange. Another biome in here. Which, I don't know, was kind of random. This place seems just like a wasteland, but then there's these trees, these other things, so I keep going, curious of what else could be found. So I just keep walking through this area. It's neat, but I'm like, surely there's more to meet the eye. That's when I see this terrifying fortress. It looks like there's tons of creatures on there that just want to kill me for no reason. But I keep going. I go there because I think there must be something good here. If there's a fortress, there has to be loot to be had. So in we go. I go. There's a wall. I go through. I keep blocking things off for safety. Because the last thing I want to do is get hurt and jump, die. It's oddly empty though. There's loot. I saw chests. Look at these guys. These withered looking skeletons. Once who hurt. Whenever they hit me, I almost contracted disease for a short amount of time that slowly kills me. But I kill them. I keep taking them out. They're in my way. There's more loot. Yeah, oh, there's another one. And just keep going. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I could find here that could be useful in the structure. I just keep going down the endless hallways. Mysteries that await. There's another thing here. There's like a pig but on legs. That doesn't make sense. A pig but on 2 legs. A humanified pig. There's nothing I see here. It's kind of interesting and random. Random thing I note down. There must be a reason. For something. And here I'm just digging a little health hole, cubby hole, safety spot. Because I wasn't doing too good. Like health-wise and stuff. I was also thinking about maybe trying to leave. Now we just switch to later. I went all the way back because I wanted to get new resources. And I'm back building a way. I made a direct way that was safer to get there. And now I'm just like, okay. Because, I want a way in. If I have a way in, it's easier to loot, easier to get stuff, easier to get these interesting drops that these mobs have. But also, I want to make my path better. I mine out one layer of ore and I fall into lava, where I realize I'm dying pretty slow. This might not mean death right now. I do have some armor that had fire protection. I didn't actually know at the time I had fire protection, but I just keep going. And I'm 2 hearts, 1.5 hearts, 1 heart. I start healing because I ate. I had food. I just have to get out now because I know I'm under a lake of lava. There's nothing I could do. Well, I get out. I go back again. I didn't see on my first page that we really are. But these things drop rockets. They're burning. Keep burning. But they must be useful. I've been in the village before, and I'm of a place where I'm on it, so it must be useful. And also, there's these guys, Endermen. I saw a bunch of them in the overworld. I said a bunch, a couple. There's a bunch here. They're all particularly useful. I keep taking them out, showing them safely, and back. They make this thing. They combined into what seems to be, or is called, an Eye of Ender. And I drop them, and they lead me somewhere. So I keep going and follow them because, well, why not? There has to be something worthwhile out there. Some reason that I'm being called to follow the eyes. Called to have them lead me. So I do. I travel and I travel and I travel in one direction, constantly following, until eventually I get to a point where when I throw another one, it goes the other way. Now they seem to be circling about. Each one I throw just leads back to where I came from, which is odd because it's 100 blocks away from where I live, maybe, as you've seen. But and then it's they seem to be leading to this one spot, kind of, until I see in the dirt some stone underwater in the ocean. A piece of stone that doesn't look natural, because when it goes down, I go down. And when I go down, I find a structure. Another fortress. Less of a fortress, but it's more of a stronghold. A safe keep. Somewhere to stay in danger. somewhere where you'd hide something. So I go through. I walk down the hallways after cleaning up my mess because like making it annoying to walk. So I decided I should go down the hallway, see what I can find. Because, the other structure had cool loot. The structure must also have cool loot. Like, yeah, invaluables. Keep going, keep going. Turn left. And there's these little creatures. They hurt, they're biting me. It's like, so I get rid of the spawner. These things suck. I like really didn't want to die. It's like good stuff on me. But you can't see because the way to replace. But I found this portal. The indent seemed to match the eyes. I figured I should be safe, get some light, get rid of the lava. I really don't want to burn to death. Not today, at least. I'm sure I will burn to death at some point, but like, not now. Please. So yeah, I put water on this stuff, thinking that would fix it. It turns into obsidian. The stuff used for the portal. It's interesting. Also, these eyes fit. So I fill it out. And I keep going. And it opens the gate to another dimension. Stars in my eyes. This is where the dragon resides. Now I'm gonna jump in to make safety, get some stuff, and I go into the end, where I find myself on a giant island. An island that has a dragon. This is the dragon. And there's these pillars, giant things, and there's so many other I collect the pearls and go up onto these pillars. There are these crystals. First thought is, get rid of these pearls. Not pearls. Use my pearls. Go from tower to tower, get rid of these crystals. And like that, they will be gone. Bang. Maybe now, in a second. Now. No more left. I destroyed them all. It's very painful. A lot of triumph. A lot of triumph. Now the dragon seems to come down. So this is my opportunity. Well, you may not have noticed. I didn't notice at the time. There was no way out. I was stuck there. But I actually don't even know why I tried killing the dragon. So my first thought was, I must get rid of this dragon. So I do. I swing and I swing every time you see? And it couldn't hit me when I was in it, which is also really interesting. Kind of funny. And again and again. Last time, I was almost dead. I tried covering up this hole. It broke everything. And an egg appeared. Egg on top of the pedestal. You may think, why don't I just go grab this egg? And I try. I reach out, and the egg teleports away. I have to get it a different way. But now, that is where this ends. And we come back to my little house with the egg sitting on the shelf. And me, well, just happy to be there. Excited, coming up from the basement, did some work. And I think that's the story. That's all you wanted to hear. Feel free to come back another time and enjoy your day. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you later.